Today we will be doing a study on how mass media affects today's society. Each one of our participants is addicted to a different form of mass media.
Hi, my name is Mion,
Hi, Mion.
and I'm addicted to Radio 1.
Hi, my name is Taylor Johnson.
Hi, Taylor.
And I'm addicted to ABC television.
Hi, I'm Ariana Thomas.
Hi, Ariana.
And I'm addicted to Lionsgate Entertainment.
Hi, my name is Gary Wright.
Hi, Gary.
And I'm addicted to the New York Times.
Hi, my name is Brianna,
Hi, Brianna.
and I'm addicted to 17 magazine.
Hi, my name is Malachi Roseman,
Hi, Malachi.
and I'm addicted to Amazon.
So tell me, how did it all begin?
It all began when I was in the car with my mom, flipping through the channels of the radio, and suddenly I heard this lady, and she was so loud, and she said her name was Angie Ange, and I said, who is she? And she just really was just so live, and she was talking about all the hottest clubs to go into, and that's how I fell in love with Radio 1. So it all started in 1980 when Kathy Hughes bought underperforming radio stations, and she refocused them to serve demographics of that community, the African American community for the most part.
My mother had just bought our new flat screen TV, and I was super excited. When my dad finally put it together, I was glued to it for several hours. The only channel we watched was ABC, and all the different characters and settings filled my mind and mesmerized me. From that day on, I was addicted to ABC. ABC Network was launched as a radio network on October 12, 1943, and separated from its successor to NBC. It extended its operation to television in 1948.
I was always in love with the Tyler Perry movies, the Saw movies, and the Hunger Games, and I could never pick which one that I really liked. But then when I figured out they were all under the same company, I just fell in love. I started with Frank you know who I'm talking about. And he founded Lionsgate in July 3rd, 1997, and he wanted to start a Canadian film company that could compete with the Hollywood companies.
Well, I remember being a kid, and it was like an early Saturday morning, and then I remember seeing my pops at the kitchen table reading the newspaper. But he left, and then me being like a curious kid, I went and breezed through the newspaper and looked at it, and then I remember just reading the comics, and ever since then, I've been addicted. The New York Times was founded September 18th, 1851 by Henry Jarvis Raymond and George Lewis. But however, the company was bought by Alfred Oakes in 1896, and his goal was to create like a impartial or purely informational news model, which covered a wide range of topics.
It all began back in Brooklyn when I took my daily trips to the corner store, and I came across 17 magazine for the first time, and when I flipped through it, that was the first time I truly fell in love with the magazine. And I just want to thank Helen Valentine for being the first editor-in-chief and creator of 17 magazine in 1994.
Really started, my first true love was books, and then I realized Amazon had everything. Jeff Bezos started an empire in 1995 when he created the largest internet-based business.
Who or what has influenced your problem?
I'm my own influence, and my friends are my own influence. I'm from Northwest Washington, D.C., uptown. So, they play what I want to hear. They play go-go, hip-hop, local artists like Shy Glizzy and Fat Trail. So, I have to support. And their headquarters are just around the corner in Maryland.
My friends were the main ones who got me hooked. The only thing they ever talked about was their favorite shows on ABC, and soon that was all I ever talked about.
Well, I would like to think that I influenced them more than they influenced me, and I really wouldn't call it a problem. I would call it a bad habit.
Well, I remember being a little kid and I always seen my pops read the newspapers, and he was so addicted to it. I knew I was bound to be addicted to.
Advertisements that I see on TV, the fact that my friends love the magazine, and eventually I pretty much caught on and became addicted to the magazine, and I buy every collection.
It was all because of my mom. Every day, every shipping day, new boxes from Amazon. I was like, Mom, you're crazy. But then I somehow caught on to the same thing.
How has the problem changed over time?
It actually has grown over time. They have 55 broadcasting markets, and they specialize in African American communities, so they have 16 urban markets, and they're in cities like Houston, DC, Philly, and Baltimore. And also, they own 51% of TV One.
In the 1960s and 70s, ABC realized it had much more of a younger audience, so it started catering its shows towards new audience. Also, ABC Radio realized its viewers were gravitating more towards television, and the focus of ABC grew more towards its TV divisions.
When they start using IMAX and 3D, they just took it to a whole nother level. Like, as technology got better, the quality of the movies got better.
Well, in this new digital age, with technology and everything, like cell phones and computers, it's hard for me to kick the habit. It's everywhere I go. I get on the computer, I end up going on the New York Times and look on my phone, have an app for it. And also, the New York Times is third in national circulation after the U.S. Today and the Wall Street Journal.
My addiction has changed and evolved over time because now I can look at the magazine anywhere from my tablet, my phone, the internet, and pretty much I can't get enough of it now because I can see it everywhere.
Huh? Oh, what? Can you repeat the question for me? Oh, I'm sorry. I just got an email from Amazon saying I got these new pants are coming in. Oh, but it only got worse. First it started from every now and then I was ordering something. Then every week I was getting something. Now I don't even know a time when I'm not on Amazon.com.
How has this affected you financially?
Well, since all I do is watch TV, there's no room for me to be financially stable. My parents help me out and buy all the shows I want when they come out on DVD. No wonder why ABC's revenue is $40.9 billion.
Well, tickets are already $10, and there's 4 weeks in a month and 12 months in a year, so that's about $480. And Lionsgate's revenue is $1.584 billion.
To be honest, I'm broke for real. I end up spending $250 pretty much every single day. Sometimes even more than that. Just depending on what issue it is. I remember I bought 5 copies of the issue when President Obama got elected, but I'm really trying to get 5 more of them. And I guess that makes sense why the New York Times revenue is over $1 billion.
Well, this addiction has affected me financially because this past year I spent at least $1,000 or more, give or take, just off of subscriptions and advertisements that they advertise in the magazine. No wonder they make $4.9 million off of people like me.
How has this affected me financially? Already this past year I used about 20 credit cards, some of them not even mine. But I mean, I guess that's why Amazon's yearly revenue is about $75 billion.
Oftentimes, people with this addiction feel as though they are alone. So do you think others share this same problem?
Yeah, people in my community, we're all basically, in D.C., is mostly black, and we're all urban listeners.
Yes, watching TV is a big deal in my community. I'm from Los Angeles, and the entertainment industry is always on people's minds there.
Well, I can't speak for everyone, but I do know that people dress up and act like the characters in the movie, so I guess.
Of course, I mean, there are some who think that newspapers are obsolete, but there are still a few who share, the same addiction, use of printed books.
Oh, absolutely. There has to be at least 2.5 million other people who are subscribed to this magazine. So I'm sure there's other people with the same addiction as me.
Yeah, of course. My mom, for one. We both order the same amount of stuff every week.
There are others who offer this same product. So, how do you feel about other brands?
Well, there's iHeartRadio, there's CBS Radio, but Radio 1 is ranked #1 among African Americans.
Of course, there are networks like Fox and CBS, but they don't have jaw-dropping shows like How to Get Away with Murder and Olivia Pope. I mean, who doesn't love scandal?
There's DreamWorks and AMC, but have any of them won 22 Academy Awards?
I mean, they're fine and all. You have the U.S. Today and the Wall Street Journal, but for real, the New York Times is the best thing on the market.
I hate other brands because they try to be just like 17 Magazine, like Cosmo Girl and Teen Vogue. 17 Magazine is the leading teen fashion magazine out right now, so they have nothing on 17.
What other brand? Oh, eBay. I hate eBay. One time I ordered my iPhone. Look at this. I got a cracked iPhone in the mail. With Amazon, you would never get something like that. Everything's on point. You get it from actual vendors, and it's just much better with Amazon.
Okay, we're almost done. I just have one final question for you. Do you think it is possible to overcome this addiction?
No.
The media is the most powerful
Entity on Earth.
They have the power to make the innocent guilty.
And the guilty innocent.
And that's power.
Because they control the mind of the masses.
Well, there you have it. Mass media does not just affect our society. It is our society. It is our culture. And now that we are made aware of this, We are charged with the responsibility of fixing it.